to expand the size of their nation, and throughout the 19th century they extended their control towards the Pacific Ocean. However, by the 1800s, many American leaders had become convinced that the United States should join the imperialist powers of Europe and establish colonies overseas.
I believe that the United States should have a more developed naval presence in the Pacific Ocean. The Hawaiian Islands would be an ideal location to establish American authority.
If the islands of Hawaii were annexed, then the removal of the tariff would increase the profit margins of exports of sugar, thus building the economy of Hawaii, and lessen the competition of American-grown sugar in the American markets.
The United States has the responsibility to spread their beliefs and teach civilization to the inferior people of the world, such as Hawaiians. Hawaiians do not have the capability to make large decisions of the right to vote.
That is false. The people of Hawaii are my children, and if one is poor, they still have the right to vote. They should be able to manage their land and not have to worry about American planters dictating their decisions. Hawaii for Hawaiians.
How could you say such a thing? I have the right to be a landowner, and I deserve control over the land I pay for, not uncivilized Hawaiians.
Hawaiian for Hawaiians. We as Hawaiians should control on what goes on in our country and have every right over our land. The United States does not have any control over my country. It is downright disrespectful that Americans have the thought that they are better than us and should dictate what we do.
Queen Lulukalani's idea of Hawaii for Hawaiians is absurd. They are uncivilized and uneducated.
Living in Hawaii, I understand where you're coming from. It's ridiculous. It must be stopped.
I think if another country took control of Hawaii and extended their power to our lands, we would be in better hands.
That's right. A country like Hawaii cannot take all the responsibilities. It is needed for another country to take over Hawaii and all the power that comes with it.
Hawaii is our main profit for sugar, and we make a large majority of our money from the exports of Hawaii. Annexing them would take away the tariff, and we would gain Hawaii's economy. Also, it would take away Hawaii as our competition in the sugar industry, as they are a part of our own.
Whoa! What is this? Uncle Sam?
Queen Lulukalani?
Getting married? In the Church of the Holy Tariff?
He looks like he's a little reluctant.
Look at Stanford B. Dole
And President McKinley?
forcing this to happen.
Nice.
Look at this. The U.S. has annexed Hawaii. What should we do? I think my power should be handed over to the U.S. for the sake of Hawaii.
I think so too. Hi, I'm Stanford B. Dole.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Please go over what happened after the annexation of Hawaii.
Ever since I've taken over Hawaii, business has been going up. Sales have skyrocketed, and everything for United Fruit Company has just been going smooth as ever. Smooth as can be.
For me, a U.S. citizen, the annexation of Hawaii has made the economy better in the U.S.
After annexing Hawaii and establishing a naval base in Pearl Harbor, our Navy has been significantly better.
Ever since the annexation, it's been great. It's great to have another territory under our belt. Hawaii might become a state someday. Just on to the next one.
On to the next one. On to the next. On to the next one.
It was really hard to hand over Hawaii, but I knew it was right, and now I have little to no power.
Ever since the annexation, not much has changed, but I just still wish we had control over our land, and I still wish Hawaii was still ours. After the annexation of Hawaii, we were able to establish Christian schools and churches throughout Hawaii to spread civilization.